Hi angels, welcome to Earth Angel Energy. I'm the Earth Angel, and today I'm bringing you another general message. We're just going to tap into the energy and see what we get. And I do hope that everyone's doing well and feeling very blessed. Alright, let's see what we have today. Interesting. Wow, okay. Right off the bat, I'm seeing some strong energy. We'll take it. Nice, double in reverse, beautiful. Very interesting, everyone. Very interesting. So right off the bat, I'm seeing a lot of balance around you. I see you're looking good. You could be feeling good. If there's certain things that you're trying to do in terms of like making changes for how you feel about yourself or your life, I feel like that's going to be really successful here. Now, someone definitely is in love with you here. Sun, you make someone really happy. Let's get some more. I feel like you love this person too here. We have the Devil in reverse, Temperance, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is a bit more of a specific message. But I think this is for someone who you're in a relationship or you're in a connection, and this is like a connection. You know, there's no confusion. You guys are talking every day. You guys know that you love each other. I think someone, I don't know if there's like a conversation. If you are in a loving relationship, or you were, and you communicated with someone maybe about some changes you wanted to see, or just kind of like dissatisfaction with certain things. And of course, you know, pay attention to that person's actions. You'll know if this reading is for you. But if you feel like you had a good conversation with someone, or you wanted a new start with your person, and they heard you out, and you were wondering, you know, is this person going to make changes? There's something here about someone basically realizing that they need to change a lot about themselves. Not necessarily about who they were, but there was like a level of like stubbornness. Toxicity, it's not giving me anything crazy, but for instance, toxicity can be like, you know, procrastination or self-doubt or negativity. There's something here about someone who really loves you realizing that like they actually need to change, and this person really opening up here because they have so much love for you. Wow, Four of Wands. Yeah, this person doesn't want this to end. This person doesn't want things to go anywhere. Yeah, there was definitely some sort of like, this could have been an argument, a fight, or you could have kind of opened up to this person. There was some sort of, there was some sort of either sad or painful or some sort of, hard conversation that was happening here, or that happened here. Maybe this is a conversation that's ongoing. For some of you, it did happen. For some of you, it is happening. So I feel like this is just a general energy for if you're in a conversation, or I'm like having such a hard time talking right now. If you're in a connection, there's something here about the person that you're connected to, the person that you love. I think they love you too, where someone is realizing they kind of need to take a little bit of a back seat here when it comes to, there was a level of stubbornness here and a level of like, either I can't change or it's not that bad or something. If you have a connection where you both really want this to work, but you felt like things were not quite in alignment here, there's a sense here of like the pressure kind of mounting for there to be kind of, I'm going to be honest, it's going to be a little bit of like an explosive conversation. I'm not saying anything like really terrible or anything, but it's like, you know, you love your partner, they love you, but there's some things that are just not working, and the two of you want to salvage the relationship, and maybe you guys have like an argument or something, and things are said, and everyone just kind of lets it all out. I feel like this conversation, number one, it needs to happen, and number two, it is definitely going to spark a big change for your person. I think there's something here for a lot of you where you have achieved a lot of growth, a lot of healing, a lot of elevation, and your person is realizing that they were kind of stunted in some ways. I think there was a level of stubbornness. Maybe you would like give them advice or kind of try to nudge them in the right direction, and they just kind of didn't quite cross that line, but they're doing it today. Whenever this conversation happens, whenever this shift happens, For a lot of you, where you're in a loving connection, the two of you are committed to each other, you love each other, you're having like this serious conversation about like, I want a new start. I want things to work out well between us. I'm not seeing anything here. Like there's nothing crazy going on. Like there's nothing that either of you can't come back from. This is just like a couple where maybe one person is feeling a little demotivated, or one person is just like not in a positive mindset. I'm not seeing anything you can't come back from, but there's a sense here of both of you knowing that there had to be a shift, there had to be a change. And I'm seeing here that your person is kind of looking at you as this beacon, as this guiding light. If you look at the Empress here, she has this light above her. This could have even been a situation, I'm not gonna lie, because we have the Empress and then we have the King of Cups. So your person could have been very loving and actually, you know, doing quite well in certain aspects of life. But especially too, like if you're a feminine energy, if your person is a masculine, I think there was some sort of dynamic of your person kind of struggling with the idea of letting you take the lead. Whether it was like emotional stuff, confidence, mindset. For some of you, you've been talking to people in your life about your spiritual journey or your spiritual growth. And there's something here about maybe there was like a push and pull, or even that energy of like people really not believing you, or your person kind of being like, well, you know, it's almost giving me that energy of like, and this is normal for a lot of masculine energies, where they'll look at kind of the spiritual and they'll kind of be like, yeah, okay. But there's something here about, there's some sort of big culmination. It's like the aha moment. And I feel like there is, either it has happened already or it's going to happen, where you and your person are going to have kind of a little bit of an explosive conversation, maybe an argument, and you're both just going to kind of let out your grievances. But at the end of the day, the conclusion is going to be whoever needs to make those changes to be in a more positive mindset, to be in a more forward-moving, forward-thinking mindset is going to do so. I feel like for a lot of you, you're really on this trajectory of looking at the brighter side, working hard, manifesting, achieving, bringing in blessings, connecting with God, having gratitude and looking at the bigger picture no matter what's going on in your life. And I think your partner was just struggling with that. I think your partner has always seen you as sort of like someone who is very much a glass half full kind of person. And I think your person was a bit more of like a glass half empty kind of person. And it was just kind of really making the alignment between you very disjointed. But I think your person has seen, I'm seeing an abundance of evidence that your way of doing things is working for you. And if some of you have been in a connection where you were hoping that your person would become more optimistic or tap more into their spirituality, or have faith, have optimism for the future, have a belief that no matter what, things are going to turn out for the highest good, I see that if you've been waiting for your person to have that breakthrough, it's coming in. It's really nice, actually. Final cards. But there's something here about there being kind of like a harsh conversation. 10 of Cups. 6 of Cups in reverse. And for a lot of you, there was something here about your person either having some like trauma from childhood, something that was really stunting their growth and their transformation for a long time. I feel like your person's also realizing that they were holding themselves back for a very, very long time. Whether it was just their mindset, their belief in themselves. But I see this person is like moving out of that. We have the 6 of Cups in reverse and the Death in reverse. So once again, it's like this past energy that has been stopping your person from transforming for a long time, Ace of Cups. And I think the main motivator is number one, their love for you. But I also think especially if you have a relationship with God, and especially if your person also has a relationship with God, but maybe they've been having to work on their faith or their belief, there's something here about this whole situation. Like this is like two people who are in love. It's the two of you. There's no issues with other people or nothing like that. It's just two people who are kind of needing to become more in alignment in terms of how the both of you operate, how the both of you look at the world. And I'm saying that there's like a lot of similarities. I mean, your person is still coming up as a king and you're coming up as the Empress. So I see that there's a lot of things that both of you have that you bring to the table that make this a really good relationship that works. But there was something here about you being a little bit more elevated in terms of like either your confidence or your faith or your optimism, and your person really struggling with some things from the past that were holding them back. But I see that your person is ready to have like a brand new beginning. They're ready to move forward. They're ready to operate in love, in optimism, in joy. And that doesn't mean that there's not going to be ups and downs. You know, that doesn't mean that you can't be discerning about things or acknowledge when things aren't perfect. That's totally fine. But there's something here about the both of you deciding we're going to live a life of love. Whether it's love for ourselves, love for the things that bring us joy, love for God, love for the people around us. Your person is shifting a lot, and they're crossing that threshold. So if you've been hoping, if you've been waiting, if you've been praying, is my person going to elevate? Are they going to be able to heal from the past and have a brand new beginning here? Truly let go of the hardships from the past and move forward hand in hand with me? They're doing it. They're going to walk forward with you. Beautiful energy. That's what I have for you. Really, really nice. This is like an energy really just for the couples out there where the two of you are already together and just really kind of trying to get in a really good energy so that both of you can bloom and blossom together. I see that coming in. It's really, really nice. It's not a message for every situation, but if you know if this is for you. If you and your person love each other, you're committed to each other, but you were maybe hoping your person could raise their vibration a little bit, they're doing it. And it's because they love you and because you're setting such a beautiful example. That's what I have for you. Really, really nice message for the couples out there. So I do hope this resonated. I hope this was helpful for you. And you can feel free to check out one of my other videos if you'd like. And of course, you can always book a personal reading with me. But thank you so much. And until I see you next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and God bless you.